also super efficient too.
Well, it would kind of trade for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being able to trade up very well and be resilient too.
That's right. You get that. You threaten that 3 damage, and you can survive maybe a board a little bit better. A lot of advantages to a lot of these new cards.
All right. Well, Trump will rotate to the challenger seat. As you can see, he's taking a Maz's place, and Firebat will sit in his stead. Instead of him, and be able to go into Hunter versus Mage to go into game number 1.
We've already seen one of the new Hunter cards. It is the Lock and Load.
That's right.
Looks like, from what we see in his hand already, none of the cards are ones that we haven't seen till very recently, I guess. We have the Kodo Rider that summons the Kodos and use hero power. Seems pretty good in this deck. I'd imagine the Kodo is a beast.
That would make sense. The Stampeding Kodo is a beast already.
Kodos in general are beastly.
Now, I'm curious to see what other new Hunter cards, if any, that we can witness here. Well, Lock and Load already come into hand.
Lock and Load is there, and then we see the Steam Whittle Sniper, which is a card that amplified your hero power in the past, and now with hero power having extra weight, suddenly that card is quite a bit better these days.
That's right. Now, I do know that the Sniper was experimented a lot with Archon. I don't want to say it was Firebat. I think it was Soleil, his teammate on Archon, that was trying out Steam Whittle Sniper and said, you know what, after extensive analysis and trial.
Whoa! Can you double Lock and Load?
Will you get 200 cards every single time?
Every single time you play a spell, you get 200 cards?
That might happen. And
Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random Hunter card. I think you can double Lock and Load.
Lock and Load. That's right.
You can double Sniper mode.
So you can finally dual wield in Hearthstone. That's amazing. That finally, because that's all I wanted to do whenever I had a weapon. I wanted to equip a second one, but.
Oh, and there's Arcane Shot. Arcane Shot is one of those cards that works pretty well.
Yeah.
I believe the best card for Lock and Load is Tracking, actually, because you get the initial spell, and then you can cycle into another cheap spell.
That's right, and be able to keep the combos going. That combination is quite impressive.
That's a good one, too.
Hunter's Mark is pretty good with Lock and Load, considering that he also has a hero power that locks down the minions, being able to shoot it.
Stack them.
Here we go.
Stack them.
2 Lock and Loads, right?
No, I think he's only going to cast 1.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
It's too good.
Oh, Trump dips his head. He knows what's coming. That is troll-tastic. A second Hunter's Mark coming. You know what? Another Arcane Shot after he uses this Arcane Shot would be awesome.
This is what you get for not Lock and Loading twice.
He gets punished. Quick shot into another random Hunter card. It's a Web Spinner. Relatively innocuous, but still pretty decent value considering he didn't have any other minions.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, and he also duplicates those Water Elementals, which is problematic too.
But he gets a new Shaman card.
Ah, you're right. And this gives another spell. It's a Kill Command. So that's a lot of damage being able to push to the face if you can get another Lock and Load with Arcane Shot and Kill Command.
You know what? I had my doubts on Lock and Load.
Yeah, you're right.
I was just proven wrong. There we go.
You were saying like you're
good.
not sure if this card could be super effective, but you know, one of the criticisms against the Hunter class is that they're relying upon certain strategies because they don't have inherent card draw.
Right.
And Lock and Load gives them an ability to be able to still play rather quickly and be able to get that card draw. It's a really cool dynamic.
Yeah, they still got to save a few spells though, and that part might be a little bit tricky.
Right.
But at this pace, at least of this pre-designed Hunter deck that Firebat is using, it seems quite effective.
Sure.
So Trump picks up a Fallen Hero, allowing him to hit creatures for 2. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work too well, as all the creatures have exactly 1 health right now.
I'm really excited, Crip, because I wonder if we can see some cool beast that maybe we're not expecting off these web spinners.
Okay.
That might be really cool to see.
Yeah, in GVG's time, we saw Malorn surprisingly come out of some web spinners on live.
A little sneak peek trailer.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see it there. We'll be able to take an opportunity to take a good look at it if it comes up. But for now, it's probably just the Garzilla or something.
Something. Maybe eventually.
The next best thing.
Eventually.
The next best thing.
It'll be a few web spinners that'll eventually be a Gazrilla.
I'm pretty sure the Tavern Brawl ended a couple weeks ago, Blizzard. I think you need to reevaluate this build that you have.
Okay. Well, at this stage, it looks like Firebat might just decide to go face a whole bunch. I've seen this line of play a little bit.
Yes. Being able to be really aggressive. And he does have cards like Blizzard and Cone of... Oh, no, the Cone of Cold was drawn off the Sarad.
I believe you're right.
So he only has Blizzard to really stop this aggression.
Well, he has the Belcher to stop the aggression as well.
That's right. Belcher does give him some life here. And it's always so scary to pop out a trap, or a secret rather. We call them traps for Hunter because they're all kinds of traps.
Right.
But the secrets from Hunter are really scary, although we do know that I believe these are all the secrets relative to the deck, right? I don't think there's actually any new secrets that we're seeing in Hunter right now.
Well, we'll probably find out.
In terms of the deck here, he has to kind of find out what's going on here soon.
Yeah. Trump decides he's not under too much threat at 17 health. So he is playing the Water Elemental.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like he just wants to double pop the secrets.
Sure.
Perhaps there's not enough variety of secrets in the deck for both scientists to get value.
Oh,
but
is
he's wrong.
Secrets.
There are double secrets.
Yes. One of them is Explosive Trap. As you can see, it's not playable. You can't double overlap your secrets.
And that impedes lock and load a little bit.
Yeah, because now he only has one spell.
Yeah. But I'm sure that'll pop fairly quickly. Plus, he might gain a nicer turn if the Web Spinner produces something of mid to late game beast.
Yeah, I'm a fan of being able to see some of those late game beasts that you don't normally see. Garzilla being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites also is the Tundra Rhino. Love that card. Unfortunately, not seeing much play just because a little too slow for Hunter's tastes.
Man, Firebat is playing to win.
Woo! That's a good Hunter right there.
Yeah?
Being able to be aggressive. I mean, his hand's not looking very sharp otherwise. He's going to have to be very reliant on lock and load in order to have a high impact. So he's waiting for Explosive Trap to come.
Trump is playing creatures that are pretty hard to kill because of their high health, but they don't do much damage, and Firebat is at 30 life while Trump is at 13. So
you got to believe, Crip. You got to have the Sarad pull a healing touch from the Druid class and heal you back up 8.
Why stop there? Why not go Tree of Life mode?
Tree of Life. We got to go full circle and just heal and start the game from 30 life each. I
mean, with the Maiden down, your hero power only costs 1. You could actually hero power and immediately play Tree of Life as well.
It's true. Well, one of them's more expensive. You have to get the other one out, but
yeah,
this is the victory charge for Trump, but does he have enough time? All right, a little bit of the old still. We have the Eagle Horn Bow coming here, really effective with the traps.
Still though, like the bow alone is not enough to get through the Belcher. So I don't even know if it's really worth.
Do you think he lock and loads in arcane
you
shots?
You
the
cannot.
Water Elemental or no?
No, you'd have to do that afterwards.
Fair enough.
I mean, at 11 life, there's some chance Trump might not even attack into your face.
That's true. We also have to see what beast comes out this Web Spinner.
That's a good one.
Oh, is it my accident? Yeah.
That is a good one.
Well, I mean, I was hoping to see
it's
a new card.
It's really hard to remove, and 2 damage is quite a large chunk of Trump's 9 remaining health.
But he can keep that weapon frozen for one more turn, unless he's going to be able to do it again. And I like this opportunity to get a big game-changing spell in the next turn or this turn.
Next turn.
Next turn.
We'll have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, he's afraid of the Water Elementals not being able to keep it frozen.
Okay. Well, yeah, that Kodo's pretty good. He's a 3/5. If you hero power, you get another 3/5.
And you're getting him closer to dying.
Right. I mean, even if your hero power is not that great, you just played 2 3/5s for 8 mana and got a free hero power.
Nope. Here we go. Fireworks time. Explosive
All right,
Trap.
Let's see it. 2 chances at some miracles here.
Just more damage would be good.
Wow.
He's 2 off lethal.
Almost.
That's kind of hilarious.
Okay, so you quick shot for sure. Oh man, more spells.
Deadly Shot's a little awkward, but now it's now or never.
I just like to remind you guys, lock and load reads each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random Hunter card.
Right.
It just so happened that he just got a ton of spells this game.
Yes. That's right. It's not It's not just spells. It can be minions too.
Yeah, it's pretty unlikely to chain off of itself.
It's a priest card, but not able to be enough. In fact, if Trump just attacks into the, if he just attacks into,
yeah,
that's a heal bot.
That's a heal bot.
That's a heal bot. No, Trump, you attacked into it. Oh no. What a disaster!
That's a little embarrassing. That's okay.
Firebat doesn't even know what to do.
Trump's won enough tournaments recently that we can forgive him a little bit. He's got a few buys. The crowd is rioting, though.
That was really awkward.
Yep.
I mean, the fact is Trump had the right answer at the right time and ends up getting attacked into the explosion. I was saying in the middle, right as
I actually believe Trump BM'd us.
He BM'd us.
Yeah. Because he had the draw. It's like the miracle. He can do it. And then he crushed our spirits.
That's right. He wanted to just really leave us hanging there,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I got you. Well, Trump, don't worry. You get another chance, although it might be your last one because it's the best of 3.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure if he'll be as fortuitous as he did last time, getting the heal bot at the right time, but now we know that there are tools in the deck for him to fight back against the Hunter.
Yeah, while the deck is slow, the heal bots and, of course, some miracle randomness that's possible from some of the new cards that we saw might enable Trump to win some games against this pretty fast Hunter that we're seeing from Firebat.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no words to say that what we just witnessed here, Crip, but you know what? It's all in the name of showing off what the cards do. So we found out today that Explosive Trap kills you on your turn. So you're welcome to anybody who's about to make that mistake on ladder. Trump did it first so that you don't have to.
All right. Well, they are about to get ready here. Again, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we're trying to show off some of the new cards.
That's right.
I believe we still have a few new cards to show off still.
That's right. And, you know, we'll hopefully be able to see them come into this game because I believe some of them are really interesting to talk about.
Yep.
So, you know, the one that I want to see in action is still the Pirate. I still want to be drawn and being played.
I don't know if quite all the cards we saw today are part of every deck we're going to see today.
I just want to see the Pirate, Grip. I want to hear its voice. I want to see the animation because the legendaries.
Well, you can watch the Twitch VOD a few times tonight if you don't see it then.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Trump keeping the Frostbolt seems reasonable as it kills stuff. Here we go.
Okay, well.
So tracking is in the deck. That is a card that does work very well with lock and load, and perhaps will enable us to see some of the more interesting cards that might still be there for Firebat.
Yeah.
We have seen all of Trump's deck. We saw him fatigue down, but still win against Hamas.
Right. It was a little interesting, too, because some of the cards that were in his hand don't belong in that deck normally.
Huffer.
It's Huffer off the Animal Companion.
That's unusual. We've never seen that before.
Yeah, a little. Well, he's got an answer, too.
Wow.
With his own.
That answer for Huffer.
Although he can just play Frostbolt also if he wants to value the coin, so he can play on curve as well for the next turn.
Nah, 2 damage.
It's pretty appealing for sure.
You have to understand the demoralizing effect this has, where you get Huffer, you're on like a super high, and then it dies to Mage Hero Power.
Right. It's pretty nasty when that happens to you. Well,
Huffer
number 2.
Yep.
Does he want a tracking first to see if he has a better option, like an Eagle Horn Bow or something else?
No, you just have faith in Huffer.
Let's go for Huffer number 2.
That's not Huffer.
No. And he's keeping tracking. This is an interesting choice, too.
Yeah, he wants to keep tracking for the lock and load to get like 2 secure spells.
Gives him options. But this is a pretty commanding board spot for Trump.
Yeah, Trump is playing the tempo game successfully in this game. More activators for lock and load, but no lock and load in sight.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable right now. Although we did see that he has 2 Unleash the
Whoa!
Hounds. Oh, that's a new card, Crip. We have Ball of Spiders.
It looks like we are playing the Web Spinner Tavern Brawl.
We are playing the Web Spinner Tavern Brawl. I like it. So this is a 6-mana spell that summons 3 1/1 Web Spinners.
Yeah, so it might not look...
It doesn't look very impressive.
It doesn't look too impressive.
But you were telling me that you think this card actually has some pretty decent value.
Right, so generally the test for whether a card actually completely sucks is if it's decent in Arena. And I'd argue that it is. It's a 6-mana 3/3 that draws you 3 beasts. And just any beast is just about a card in Arena. Like if you get a Raptor, which is not a very good beast, it's still kind of like drawing a card because that's the kind of card quality you have in Arena. So a 6-mana 3/3 that draws 3 cards is pretty good. It's just in Constructed, the Raptors aren't quite as useful.
Or the River Crocodile.
Right.
Or, maybe another Web Spinner just to slow you down even more.
Right. So it's it doesn't seem too strongly constructed, but maybe
well, for
I mean,
now.
yeah, we have so many cards yet to be released.
Yes.
And you know, things can certainly change.
All right, well, now the Drake finally gets dropped, allowing him to hero power as many times as Trump desires. But I can't imagine that staying up too long either, considering that there is the Hunter's Mark.
It's too bad Lock and Load didn't get drawn this game. This would have been an excellent game for Firebat to get that card.
Oh, yeah. Certainly. So let's see what spell comes out here. I mean, what if he gets Lock and Load off of this spell? This hero power. He can.
Oh, come on. There's no way that's happening. Almost.
Ah, we
Almost.
got the right we got the right department, but just
2-mana Hunter spell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Firebat is in a commanding position again.
Yes.
He is a little bit behind on the life battle, but that battle is not really one that Trump is playing.
And this is something where, again, Hunter normally struggles if it's low on cards. It's almost all in on the board. Like, what it has in front of him needs to win the game, but Sarad gives him more chances and more opportunities to lock it.
Absolutely. All right, well, I think you just hero power and see what you get.
Another 3 damage removal would be excellent.
The really interesting thing about Sarad is it creates lethal opportunities that are very unlikely seen. So,
Yeah.
you know, right now, like off the top of my head, I have no idea how many spells there are in the game.
Right.
But after Sarad is introduced into the game, people are going to know that there's like 143 spells.
Right.
And like professional players are going to know that like 17 of them or something do 3 or less damage for 2 or less mana.
Right, so you can
And
calculate
this is some of the odds that you often calculate. For instance, people when they play like a piloted shredder, sometimes you know that you need a Doomsayer or a Sheep to win the game. And if you know you have like literally a 2% chance to win that game, you're going to make that play. With Sarad, that kind of makes it so the players who are really, really in tune with the probabilities of all the cards and with all the odd dynamics in the game, they'll be able to make those extremely advanced, very difficult plays.
I agree. Now, we know that Trump, I mean, he's talking about probabilities. He has to kind of see what spells he can get. Corruption,
Oh,
not the most useful. And
Yeah.
also what's really scary is he doesn't know what trap that is. And if he knew it was Snake Trap, he certainly want to pop that before.
No, I think he's going face no matter what. Or not.
I think he's being conservative, right?
Yeah. Lock and load.
Lock and load into equality.
Lock and load. Oh. No,
He just wants to get his spell.
he wants to get another spell. Maybe if he can play that spell, it seems like a decent lock and load. Wow.
Yeah, you know what? Unleash the Hounds could use some bloodlust. Why not?
Oh, man. You get like Unleash the Hound's double Savage Roar.
Oh, man.
Play
Now that's
6
the
creatures,
dream.
I dare you.
Now that's the dream.
Yeah,
Because you have Hunter's Mark to back it up with your lock and load.
exactly.
That's crazy. Unleash the Hounds. Wait, there is always a scenario where you can lock and load, unleash the Hounds, and then just
Draw them.
dream off of whatever keeps coming off.
You literally can lock and load, Unleash the Hounds, and immediately get Bloodlust to win.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. I mean, you can like preface that by like getting a Hunter's Mark too, so that way you can like get past the top.
Right, right.
The Molten Giant is tying up. Well, Trump's going to need a little bit more help here off of Sarad.
The lethal possibilities with lock and load literally are like limitless.
Considering that as you design more spells into future cards as well, it becomes relevant.
Yeah, it's going to be like,
Oh!
wow.
You know what? I don't mind. Don't mind at all. You're not in a very good spot, and you're taking too much damage. That Sarad has been too valuable. This Avenging Wrath needs to hit. The Sarad 3 times. Oh, only 1 time. This is an opportunity for Hunter to end the game.
All right.
So hero power first.
Yeah, you always want to hero power first. You want to see what you're going to get.
Right now he needs 4 more damage, I believe, to end the game.
There you go. Seems good.
Yeah, you know, just another day in the office for the Hunter class. See, this is why he's the world
There could not
champion.
have been many.
He is the
many
world
other outs
champion.
there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Firebat takes the best of 3 over